and everything I have done will not be lost. That should be enough now. I know that it should. But somehow it is not. My mind is still craving one last scientific problem, one more quandary before I go. Maman? Ev's voice again. Hours have passed, or maybe just minutes, or has it been days? My beautiful daughter, she is a shadow, hovering again. No, there are two shadows now. I wish for the second one to be Irene, my eldest daughter, my heart, my companion, my confidant. But the shadow is much too large, much taller than Eve. Someone came to see you? Eve says. He says you were friends long ago, back in Poland? He. The shape becomes a memory, and my sense of smell has not left me yet. I inhale peppermint and pipe smoke. And then the icy river in Struki, the pine cones and fir trees lining the road where we walked together. Marya. He says my given name now, a shock after some 40 years of being called Marie. Or maybe I am remembering it the way he said my name back then, when he asked me to marry him once by the river. We were so young then. We had nothing but the way we felt about each other, until we didn't even have that, and I left Struki heartbroken. Kazimierz Zorawski is from another life. Marya, he says again now. He must have sat down in a chair by my bed, because when I open my eyes again, his shadow is smaller, closer to me. I feel the weight of a hand on mine, and I know, I just know. It is his hand, and it still feels the same after all these years, all this time. I am 22 again, skating on the river, dizzy and laughing, which is ridiculous, scientifically impossible. My bones are nearly dust. I cannot move out of this bed. Why are you here? I think I say, or maybe I don't say anything at all. The biggest mistake of my life, Kazimierz says, was ever letting you go. I should have married you. But is it the biggest mistake of mine? What would a life with Kazimierz have been like? How different would everything have been? I close my eyes, and I imagine it. Marya. Poland, 1891. I packed my things in such a haste, barely even seeing my clothing through my haze of tears and anger. My valise lay open on my bed, and I pulled what little I owned from the corner chest, stuffing it inside, wiping away at the tears on my cheeks with the backs of my hands. It didn't matter that my dresses would wrinkle. They were threadbare, and anyway, who would see them now except for Papa and Hela when I returned to them in Warsaw? Penniless, worthless, abandoned. That was the feeling that hurt most, sent a physical pain shooting into my stomach. Mama and Zofia had already abandoned me years earlier, but not by choice, by getting sick and dying. And though I was so very sad that I'd become listless then, I was not angry, too, the way I was now. Kazimierz was not dying. He was very much alive, and he claimed he loved me. I knew he loved me. And yet he had left me anyway. It is not my choice, you see, Marya, he had said to me hours earlier. My parents will not allow us to marry. We had walked along the path toward the river, away from his parents' manor house in Struki, my younger charges, his younger siblings, taking their afternoon rests. Kazimierz held on to my hand, the way he always did when we walked together in the afternoons. But now that he was delivering terrible news, terrible words,